Right, good evening watchers and welcome to a Totally Flawed film review tonight. Tonight I'm watching a film called Paganini Horror. Paganini Horror. Been watching this tonight. I'll tell you what I think about it in a bit. Okay, so right. An all-girl rock group head to a remote villa for a music video shoot. They are desperate to do for a hit single and purchase sheet music for the mysterious Mr. Pickett, played by the legendary Donald Pleasence. They are told that the music is the last piece from the legendary violinist Nico Paganini, and to see this as their ticket to the top of the charts, little do they know that the music is cursed and that they have just unleashed hell upon themselves. Soon the spirit of Paganini is roaming the villa, armed with murderous violin, and picking off the fame-hungry members one by one. That's the story, of course. What's the film about? So, at the beginning of this film, you see this girl kill her mum in the bathtub by throwing this hairdryer in there, which is interesting. And then later on in the film, not far into the film, you see this girl band singing in this recording studio. Of course, they're not impressed with it. Of course, the people that listen to it, so they think, go out and get some better music. So then they end up at this they decide to make this music video in this this big villa, this big house. Who works with the band, right? He gets this scroll from this Donald Pleasence, Mr. Pickett. And there's a twist who he is too, of course. And Donald Pleasence in this is so good. It makes great. Well, Donald Pleasence has great presence. And I love him in Halloween and films like that, and he's great in this. He's in it for a bit. He's not like in it all through the film. He's in it for, I don't know, I say about 5 minutes in the film, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, I don't know. So no, he's not in it for long though. It's not like he's in it at the beginning and certain parts, and then certain parts to the end. So anyway, they go into the villa. They start making a music video, of course, and certain characters start getting killed off left, right, and centre. This place goes all weird. The skills are working. What is going off here? Like I said, this place is going kind of weird. Things start happening in this movie. Characters start getting killed, and then it leaves about 3 of the characters in the. Was it 4? And it leaves some of the girls and the women in the film alive. To a certain amount of time when they start getting killed off later on. So anyway, like I said, it's an interesting film, and the twist is interesting. Who the little girl is at the end, I was like, not really surprised, really. Not really. It's one of the films that you watch and you go, oh, not really surprised by the twist at the end, who the girl is. But it's an interesting one. I love that image, by the way. Love that. Great image. Great. Actually, the funny thing is, the villa looks nothing like that in the picture. It looks nothing like that. Because the place is kind of big, massive. It's still a big house though. Anyway, so they have to investigate how to get out. They can't leave because there's a force field outside. Because when you see one of the characters, so it happens, one of the characters gets dragged out into the hole. She gets dropped into this hole, right? So they try to leave the villa, the house, but it's like a force field, man. And they crash the car into the force field and try to escape. 2 of the characters. One of the characters gets killed, the guy in it, and of course it leaves the other women stranded there, isolated, and they've got to find a way to escape. Of course, some of the characters do stupid things by splitting up. It's an interesting movie. It's one of those movies that I've never seen before, but it's a good film. I enjoyed it. It's not one of my favourite films of all time, but I liked it. It's a fun horror film, and Donald Pleasence is always watchable in these films. The rest of the cast do a good job too. The music's quite good. When you hear the music, when the guy's playing the music, it's pretty catchy. Actually, I'm like, it says that's 200-year-old movie, and I think that music, that's like 200-year-old music. It sounds really good. It sounds very 80s, that's for sure. Not 200 years ago music. That's like going far back before I was even born, So yeah. But yeah, and of course there's a part in the film where they play the music because if they play his music, they think they can kill him. Of course it doesn't work, and of course then she decides, what if I play it backwards? So yeah, I don't know, that's playing it forward is bad enough, but playing it backwards is even harder. The actresses are pretty good. Yeah, the actresses are pretty decent in this movie. They do a decent job. It's got some good death scenes, quite gory as fun. There's like one part, but one character gets she gets squashed by like an invisible force field, like glass, and she gets crushed, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, I like this. I like this film. I like the house. The house is pretty cool. It's a big villa, big house. So, you know, it's big. It's quite a big place. You see this guy in it called. When you do see Paganini, it's like wearing a mask all the time. He's like, and how he kills his victims is by using the violin. So the violin's kind of got a knife in it. It's pretty cool, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I like the ending part, the twist at the end, who the woman is at the end, who the girl is, so yeah, it's an interesting twist out there. I liked it. I like the Donald Pleasance in it at the end. It's pretty cool. I like the death scenes and stuff like that. And the music's quite catchy. So what I didn't like about it, maybe what I didn't like about it, I suppose the film is it's a bit short. It's like 1 hour 23 minutes. It's not a long movie. Apart from that, I didn't dislike anything about it. So yeah. What I liked about it, I like the music. I like the freaking death scenes in it. I like Donald Pleasance in it. He's always really watchable in these films, horror films and stuff. He's such a good actor. I like the characters in it. Yeah, I like the atmosphere and stuff like that. So yeah. So the rating I'm going to give this film is a 3.5 out of 5 because I still like it. It's not a perfect rating, but I liked it anyway. So 3.5 out of 5 for Paganini Horror. It's a good film. It's definitely worth picking up if you like your horror films cheesy and stuff. So yeah, so 3.5 out of 5 for Paganini Horror. Paganini Horror. So yeah. So anyway, people, this is my review of Paganini Horror, and remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll subscribe to yours. Remember to have a nice day, have a nice evening, and have a nice week. I've got a course tomorrow, so I'm going to start a course tomorrow, and well, this week, whenever, because I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this clip. So I've got a course this week for 2 weeks, you know, and you know I'll still be doing videos and stuff like that when I've got time. So yeah. So anyway, people, remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. If not, then go away, leave me alone, and have a nice day, have a nice week, and take care, and enjoy whatever. Enjoy your day. So yeah. See you later.